What up, everybody? How's it going? It's your boy Adrian, and we're back with episode number 70 of the Unknown Games podcast. And I gotta say, we are how can I say this? After last week's episode, the magical
we're like new
69.
people, like new people now.
yeah, this is like we are completely new people. This is a new podcast. Everything's been reset back to zero. The voice you just heard, the voice you just heard is my co-host Alex. What's up? How's it going?
Hey, what's up? I'm Alex.
Alex is recuperating. This episode is called like "Do It for the Pizza." Do it for the pizza, because we're gonna get into this. We really don't have much to talk about today, so it's kind of a little bit. It's not unfocused.
It's like a debriefing episode.
It's a debriefing because we had some life altering experiences. Alex, number one, what we're gonna talk about first is about this 1 kilogram cheese pizza from Domino's. And after that, we've got what we've been playing, and I've been playing in my life-altering, changing segment, Rec Room. I had to think, like, what was I doing? I was thinking, like, what was I doing this week? Like, what was interesting?
Yeah, you like doing Rec Room? Doing Rec Room? Like playing Rec Room, like doing a drug. You just like, what the fuck happened to me just now? Like, I don't know where I am.
Oh, and it got better because I was like, wait a minute. I also played something that I forgot. I played another full motion video game.
Yeah, right. Well, let's get into that when we just start.
So we've got those two things on the lineup for you, and we're gonna keep the show short, probably about 30 minutes, maybe an hour. So, without further ado, let's dive on into. Can I call you the failure chicken? I mean, no, I'm the failure chicken, but can you be the failure duck now? Can we fail together?
Here's the thing, because on stream, so what Adrian's referring to, I said I would go on stream and I would eat pizza from Domino's in Japan that has 1 kilogram of cheese on it.
Right.
The thing about that, though, is on stream, you can actually just check. You can comb my VODs, I dare you. But I only ever promised to eat minimum a slice of that pizza. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to have a slice of that, and then we're going to play video games. It's like, oh, we'll play Katamari. So what ended up happening is I ordered this pizza and I had 4 slices, which is legitimately quadruple the amount of like whatever I promised.
It is.
When I played Katamari Damacy. Yeah.
It is. Okay.
I did eat. We saved the pizza until next, because you know how I eat cold pizza, right?
Yeah.
When I order pizza, I actually don't heat it up. Everyone's like, oh, I heat it up. I'm like, I eat cold. It's like cold pizza is really good. So I ate it cold and it's pretty disgusting. But just to back everyone up again. So at Domino's in Japan, there's like, they do this ultra cheese, super cheese, whatever menu where
I don't understand why.
So they have pizzas where it's like, it's a cheese pizza where it's like you can get 250 grams of cheese, or you can get 500 grams of cheese, or 700 like you see on screen here, and then all the way straight up to 1 kilogram of cheese. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna make content, we're gonna go big or go home, right?
You did. You said you were gonna make the content. You made content.
So I made. So I ordered the pizza. And then I ate a little bit of it on stream, and I mean, it's not great. It's straight up not good. The thing about that pizza is that I've had multiple people tell me not to. Like, more than one person has told me, don't do it. Like, it's not good.
It's not good.
Don't do it.
I mean, from the picture. I mean, granted, from the picture, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like it's a lot of cheese, but it doesn't look like it's gonna kill you. You know what I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean?
Cheesy pizza. Yeah. Oh, so good, cheesy pizza. So here's the thing about that picture right there. It's a lie. It's just a lie. Like,
the picture is a lie.
It's not. It's not stringy.
It's not stringy.
It's just not stringy. It's just like I got the pizza and I picked it up and I'm like, it's already solid for some reason. Like, it's hot, but it's solid. Like, it's just bad. Like, it's just, I don't know. Anyways, I'm also lactose intolerant, so it was just like a bad time.
And we're gonna take a look at the actual slice that you had. But this still got me because like you told me you were gonna do this, and I was like, okay, it can't be. You said it's almost like 4,000 calories a slice.
Yeah.
A slice. I'm like, no, that's the whole pizza, right? That's not the slice. This thing is literally 3,802 calories per slice.
Yeah, you can read that. I mean, it says in Japanese, 1ピース、1ピースあたり 3,802 kcal right there, right? 3,802 kcals. So it says it's 3,800 per slice, but I mean, I was talking like apparent like that might actually be for the whole pizza. Like some people are saying like that can't be the case. It has to be the whole pizza, but I don't know. Like who's to know? Who's to know? Like really, like
if
what's in
that's
that
per
really,
slice,
so.
that I mean, you have what is it, 2,500 calorie diet or allotted for like an average adult, depending. I mean, give or take.
That's for the average adult. Yeah. So I've been.
This would kill a kid. This would kill a child.
Yeah. If you take like my BMI and my total like activity level, which at this point is like so like minimal.
Yeah.
I should only be consuming like 1,500 calories per day. I'm a short person, really. I'm a short dude. So I should really only be having like 1,500 calories per day. I had what 4 of those slices plus like a Monster Energy drink and some coffee that day. I really shouldn't be eating for like the next like 4 days.
Yeah. I don't think you're like. I mean when you okay, I'm gonna pull up the actual picture of this thing that you you took on stream, because it is gosh, this is just disgustingly nasty.
Yeah, it looks pretty gross.
I mean,
right?
like I don't know. I didn't imagine it to look like that. Like you said, it is not. Let me go back just a little bit. Yeah, you said it wasn't stringy, and it's not stringy. That's like
no, it's not. Yeah, I mean, you can take a look. This
clump.
Right. Yeah. So this is from my stream on Saturday. This is 2 days ago at the time of recording. So this is my stream here. That's the pizza right there. That's it. That's what it looks like. Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. It's just like a crap ton. But like what got me was at the end of the stream when I
show the pizza.
Yeah, the after is more amazing than the before. I mean, the after is more amazing than the before.
Right there. Yeah.
Do they douse it in butter? Because that's like yellow cheese.
I don't know.
That is yellow cheese.
Yeah.
That is yellow. That's not natural.
Yeah.
Just like looking at it, and it's like the way that it clumped.
Yeah, see right there, that bump right there, that bump. That's like when the cheese kind of like rolled over and like slithered over to that part of the pizza, and I like just left it there. So when I said that I had the last piece the next morning after, that's the piece I had. It was like 5 centimeters just cheese. Like it was just solid
cheese,
processed cheese. Yeah.
But I mean, like though, what did you end up doing with? Did you heat it up as in like in the microwave, or did you put it in the oven?
You know me, dude. I eat cold pizza.
Oh, heck, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's death.
Yeah.
That's death again.
Yeah.
That's more death.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Because I remember, like, even during the stream, and because I tuned in a little bit later, and I was just like, oh, yeah, how was the pizza? Like, man, my stomach hurts. Hurts.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Everyone I've ever spoken to about that pizza, they're like, don't do it. And I'm like, well, I do what I want. I can eat what I want. But now, same thing. Having eaten that pizza myself, I'm saying the exact same thing. Like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
And I know, here's the thing. I know, like, there's gonna be like more people out there like me, where the more people that say don't do it, those people are gonna be like, oh,
that was me.
Like,
that was me. I was like, you know what? I can do it. I can handle that. I can handle it.
Yeah.
Let me do it.
What do you think? So what do you think? So seeing the pizza, and then hearing my experience about it, what are you like? No, I'm gonna eat it. I want to try that.
I want to try it, but I don't know if I want to like start from like the baby size, like was like 250 or 500.
No, you gotta like off the deep end, man. You gotta go for it. Like
I don't want to be.
I
don't want to be like double failure. I guess this time I don't promise anything. I just like eat it. And I'm just like,
you just want to try it, right?
Yeah, I just want to try it. But so the slices are larger though, right? Like they're actually the width.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be the New Yorker, what Domino's Japan is calling the New Yorker pizza, which is their take on American pizza, basically. So thicker. Thicker? What am I saying? Sorry. Bigger slices. Basically the size of an American pie, really.
An American pie.
Yeah, an American pizza.
American.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah, you mean
There we
like
go. Today's
an
episode
American
title.
pizza size, I guess. Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
mean we've talked about it before, just how like like the small the pizza sizes are here in Japan, but when you actually get like a big one, because I could tell when I looked at that, I was like, that's a big size. That's actually
yeah. That's
actually
like an
normal
American.
size.
It's American size pizza, right? Yeah.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry I'm sorry you endured that. I know it was by choice, but on the bright
So
side, you
in
got to
like
replay
yeah,
Katamari Damacy, right?
it's a good game. Yeah.
Right?
So like Katamari is one of my favorite games. Honestly, like I really love Katamari. It's one of the games that I played on the PS2 as a kid, as a young lad, as a young game duck. And the game's just really charming. It's just really nice. It's not like I don't know what the word is for Katamari. Have you played Katamari?
Yeah. I remember playing when it came out. I never owned it, but I would play it at like friends'
Yeah.
houses and like sleepovers or LAN parties kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's just like a really fun, like happy game, and you're like, oh, there's nothing wrong in the world right now. Like this is happiness. I guess you're just rolling up people and animals. But yeah, I played Katamari.
But you finished it too, I think, at the end. 'Cause
Yeah, I did
was
it.
there
I
and
did it.
was
In,
like,
like, yeah.
I didn't know that game was that
once,
short.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 hours. If you just do like the main like make a star missions and you don't do any of the constellations or you're not hunting for the cousins or the presents, you're just doing the levels. It's like 3 hours. So
I can't complain. That's nice. I was happy.
yeah.
I was just like, hey,
Mhm.
I
Yep.
enjoyed it.
I want them to do more. Like I need the other games are still good. Like We Love Katamari and then Beautiful Katamari. I want to replay those games. So I wish
There's
they would do
another
more
one, but I think
remasters.
it's just like a recap version or something like that. I saw it like
You're
right.
thinking of Katamari Forever, yeah?
Yeah. I think that's the one that's just kind of like a not recap, but kind of the HD remaster of some sort.
It's kind of like I mean, so in Japan, the game is called Katamari Tribute, which is it's meant to be, well, I guess like a tribute to the whole series. But the story of that one is the King of all Cosmos, for some reason, like hits his head and loses all his memory. Then he is replaced by Robo King of all Cosmos, and then you're going through all the past levels in the older Katamari games to, in a sense, like restore the king's memories. Yeah.
It's almost like
so you do all the old levels in the game. So it technically has a new story, if you can even call that a story. But yeah, it's basically just all the levels from the older games.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's not a bad thing. It reminds me of almost like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories when I played it on Game Boy Advance, and I was just like, oh wait, am I just going back through all the old worlds? And I mean, shocker, every Kingdom Hearts game you just go back to the old worlds for most of them. You do.
Yeah.
It does change up, but yeah. So that was your experience eating 1 kilogram of cheese and pizza.
Yeah, that was my stream on Saturday. What about you? Tell me what you've been streaming or playing or whatever.
So I there was a couple of things I've been streaming. I know we kind of talked about this a little bit. You told me go play Rec Room. Just download it. Don't look.
Yeah. I was like, go play Rec Room. You're not allowed to look it up.
Yeah,
You're not allowed
yeah.
to look up videos. You're good.
All I saw
Yeah.
was a Steam page. I didn't see anything else about this game, and I was just like, I
Yeah.
didn't read anything. I only saw the first picture, and I was just like, okay, well, what is this? I don't know exactly what this game is. And I get into it, and I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, "What? Okay, this is a thing." And so, like on the screen now,
Yeah.
you can see my character. Like, it talks when you talk, and I'm like, "Okay, that's
Yep.
cool." But I didn't know what it
Yeah.
is. And then all of a sudden, it's like, "Okay, now what do I do? How do you play Rec Room?" And it's like Little Big Planet was the most relatable experience I've had in terms of people have made levels, and you can go and check out their levels, give them a rating, give them some comments, and check it out.
Yeah,
And for the
right.
most part, I played PT, which
like remade in Rec Room. Which
remade
was-
in Rec Room.
Yeah,
which,
whatever.
Which was it was actually kind of fun, I guess. Like it was ironically truthful to.
That's me right there on your VOD right now. Ha ha ha! What the fuck? That's
Right?
me talking right there. Yeah.
Right. And then of
Yeah.
course I tried out Phasmophobia. So I played games that I
Oh
knew.
yeah, within Rec Room.
And-
Yeah,
and
I was
Phasmo-
watching you play that. I was like, it's so jank.
Like
Just
mom is
play
like,
real
look at this.
Phasmo.
So,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
an experience. And at this point, I'm still just like kind of playing by myself, and people were I'm gonna change this up really quick. We're like coming in the chat and saying like, hey, do you want to play together? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just experimenting with this game by myself. I don't really know what to
Yeah.
do.
Uh-huh.
And then I went into some level, and Ed had pointed this out. Ed was like, yo, you know you're like number one in this category right now. You're the number one streamer in Rec Room.
You were literally the number one Rec Room streamer at the time. You had the most views, which is pretty cool. So.
Which I was just like, yo, I'm a boss.
I don't even know if that's something that you want. I don't know if that's, you know, you want to like put that on a resume or something, like a one-time number one Rec Room streamer or anything. Yeah.
One time, you know. But then all of a sudden, you know, I went and I played, and I found out there were people. And
I found out there were people.
I found out there were people. And I'm not gonna play their voices because, you know, I found out there were like,
I know there's probably something a law against that or something. Like you're not allowed to actually.
Right.
Yeah.
I found out that I'm playing laser tag right now.
The age community, let's say, skews a little young.
It skews young because one time I walked by something. I don't know. It sounded like a preschool daycare, just like yeah. I was like, what are these kids doing? And then when I get into this level. And I'm like, honestly, this was actually kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie, but this one person,
it sounded like you were making a kid cry here. You were gonna make this kid cry. Yeah,
you know, he was like crying. He was like saying, "Don't shoot me. I'm a friendly. Don't shoot me." But he was obviously the enemy. So I'm like, I shoot this kid, and then he just starts saying like, "Mommy, mommy," and I'm like shooting. I'm like, is there a sound glitch that says "mommy" or something? Is this? And then it happened again.
This kid was crying. Saying. Yeah, you made this kid cry, but yeah.
And so that's when I learned like, oh, okay, so there's just like a bunch of kids. I don't think I ran into anyone my age in Rec Room.
No, yeah. So whenever like I've jumped on a Rec Room a couple times now, both in VR and non-VR actually. And I always like with my friend, and we're like the same age, so we're like basically the only adults in the room. But then we'll go to like an open kind of room, open world, and there'll just be these kids just like running around, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, why am I playing this even? But
it's for VR, but you can also play it in non-VR, and like some of the things do make sense. Like there's this like community little area, and you can kind of go in here and, you know, chill with your friends and I don't know, look at different brochures. I don't know. There's some like fun little aspects to it, but I gotta say, I can't find the part where I met that one kid. The first time I found that there was a person.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty early on, I think.
It was it was pretty early on, but I get there and I'm like, hello, and the kid's like, oh hey. And like it's just a group of them. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna go play this game." I'm like, "Oh, how do you do that?" And then they just left. They just like got on this platform and left. And I'm like, "They left." And the other kid's like, "Yeah, sometimes they do that." Oh, so do you want to play a game? I'm like, I'm cool, man. I'm good. I'm out. Bye. It's so weird.
I don't want to like talk to any kids in this game, but yeah.
It was the weirdest. I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, that was Rec Room. It is I don't know if I can recommend it. Like you were like, hey, you should go play this and try it out.
Here's to be clear. I never recommended it for you to have a good time. I recommended it for you to have an entertaining stream. So
which
there you go.
Which did work out.
Which I did.
I gotta say, I did enjoy I enjoyed that laser tag. I'm not gonna lie, man. That laser tag was like putting everything in Apex to work. Kids had no chance. I
guess that's a pretty good jumping off point to Apex Season 8 then.
Yeah. Apex Season 8. So Apex Season 8 is coming out is that tomorrow, the next day, like the second, I believe.
You gotta remember that we're in the future in Japan here, so it'll be in 2 days, 2 days from now.
Living in the future is so hard because you have to deal with future stuff.
Living in the future is so hard. Yeah.
You have to deal with future stuff.
Yeah, I remember when it was Jan 1st, 2021, and people were just asking me like, "Wow, what's the future like?" And I'm like, "Wow, it's amazing. There's no more COVID."
Lies. No,
Yeah.
no. In Japan, there's only COVID at night. Well,
Yeah.
only at 8 p.m.
I think we've talked about this
We did.
already. Maybe I can't. I'm sure. I mean, at least I've complained about it at least on my stream. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a different topic.
Yeah, we have. But yeah, I'm pulling up everything that's coming up for Apex Season 8, which is we've got a couple of different things happening. Of course, the new legend Fuse is going to be one of the main features. I mean, new season,
Yep.
new legend,
Yep.
and
New legend. New map usually, right?
Yep, new map, which in this case is still Kings Canyon. We're going back to the OG map, but for the third time, which it got blown up.
It's like extra blown up. The thing,
Again.
like, yeah, it's called Kings Canyon, but I'm still considering it, basically a different map.
Right,
and especially
right.
at this point, where there's so many changes to Kings Canyon at this point, where, yeah, it's Kings Canyon. You're gonna, if you haven't been playing Apex, you're gonna know the general layout of the map. You kind of know like where things are, but
Right.
because of all the changes, I mean, you can actually scroll through them here.
Right.
But because of all the changes, there's new like paths have completely opened up. I think like whole hot flashpoints that people used to fight in, those are just gone now. Like it's just desolate plains. So
Yeah, I mean, like you can look at this
kind of like a
before and after of artillery. So all this stuff happened outside of artillery and a part of the map which actually isn't actually accessible. And what they've gone and done is they've
Yep.
made
Yeah.
it
So artillery is just so like you can go through artillery now, basically.
Yeah, there's that little area back there, which I think in the tunnels that were in artillery, which previously, I don't know how the story lore for Apex goes. Like, like
those are open. Like those are all
these
open
are
now.
open now. Yeah, these are just like busted out. And I think like the map design, I actually kind of like the way the lighting is hitting in some of these spots. But yeah, slums I think has changed, or runoff. Sorry, this is runoff, right? Or slums? Runoff.
That's gonna be by artillery, so that would be kind of the runoff slums area.
Slums, yeah. This is runoff slums,
Yeah.
which now is rebuilt. Like I love how this part just got straight new. It looks nice.
Yes. Yeah.
But what they want to do is they want to create a more open Kings Canyon, not necessarily a larger Kings Canyon, but they want to make it to where you don't third party as easily in Kings Canyon because it is a smaller map compared to
That was my honestly, like that was my complaint about Kings Canyon, OG Kings Canyon, where it just felt really claustrophobic to me. I don't know. I didn't really like the flow of Kings Canyon in OG, but then I actually started to come around to Kings Canyon in the newest iteration of it, the one with no skull town basically. So
oh yeah,
Yeah.
the no skull town. That's not coming back. Not coming back. It's gone from the map. Period. And that is true. I think what they've added, and you can kind of see it here in the kind of I forgot where this area is actually. I
Yeah,
think it's
there's like
Pit or
lookout
something.
areas now. Yeah, you can like be up there. You can see obviously in that picture. I mean, I'm looking at the stream, which is behind.
Yeah.
But there's cover points. Like you looks like you can use that for cover, and yeah, that's probably gonna be a pain in the ass to fight people on there. I think
It's going to be annoying, but I mean, at that same sense, there was never a sense of verticality to Kings Canyon, and having those points there gives it that verticality. So you can play on two different levels if you want to get that high ground that isn't exactly outside of Skull Town. That was always the high ground, really.
the bones or whatever it was,
yeah,
right?
right here. The bones are gone now. They're just kind of. Or those are new bones.
Yeah, uncovered. So I guess they're new bones. But yeah, so that's
bones.
those are the changes to Kings Canyon. Lots of changes. So that's, I mean, it'll be cool. Because there's always the honeymoon period for a new map. I think it's like a week maybe. So the only map we'll be playing on for the first week is going to be this Kings Canyon. And then I think it'll be, what is it? Probably the other one, the new one. What's it called?
Olympus.
Olympus, right? So I think it'll be Kings Canyon and Olympus.
Oh man, back to Olympus. And I've gotten used to Olympus, and I think a lot of people have, to the point where that honeymoon period for new maps is actually, in my opinion, the best period because you don't have to. How would I say? Like everyone trying to figure things out. It's a little bit chaotic. It is full of surprises. But what I love about it the most is not everyone jumps in the same spot. Everyone is trying new spots, and they're you know, it's not first 5 minutes, half the game's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's always good. And the new legend Fuse is, as I call him, Walter Fitzroy, who
I kind of like him. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of like him.
I like.
I have the legend tokens for him, but I'm gonna for sure. I'll check him out. Like he seems kind of like the aggressive playstyle that I really enjoy. So I'm gonna, yeah.
I mean, I like his abilities are. I actually like his
Yeah.
abilities more than I like him because he restores your passive. The passive is Grenadier, which you can stack an extra grenade per inventory slot, aka making you.
But you can also, yeah, but
like
you can
it
also
used to be.
throw it farther.
Yeah, faster, farther, and more accurately, which looks like a launcher
So,
similar to Revenant, but with the more arc, maybe more control and
oh yeah, like Revenant, tactical, right?
tactical.
Where he
Right,
kind of
right.
shoots out. Yeah, but I think it's the same kind of idea, except unlike Revenant's tactical, this goes like really. I think I'm not sure. Well, I mean, we'll see. But I think it'll go further. But we'll see.
And then the
Yeah,
tactical
you
ability.
can actually shoot Revenant's tactical pretty far, but
Yeah, it's a pretty nice little deal. And of course, after that we have the tactical ability, which is the Knuckle Cluster. Launch a cluster bomb that continuously expels air burst explosives on impact. Which I'm gonna roll up the trailer after this. Like right now, I'm gonna go get the trailer. The mother load, which is launch a bombardment. That encircles the target area in a flame wall. So I'm going to go load his trailer up and we can actually see it all in action. Look at Apex. Sure. They got it there for us. Yeah. So this is old boy Fuse.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his things up here.
A former mercenary and a true connoisseur of explosives, Fuse can rain down destruction from an exceptional range.
Which he has a nice personality.
I Fuse seems like a nice character. I'm charmed by Fuse, so I'll check him out. I just really like the aggressive types. I really like the aggressive characters. So he seems right up my alley. Grenadier seems pretty chill. His ultimate seems kind of fun from really messing with teams. Like, especially if you are gonna be the third party, I can really imagine. I can really imagine Fuse coming in and disrupting a lot of teams. If you're the third party, you can do the knuckle cluster, and then you can do his ultimate, and just really mess up the space.
I think that's the thing. Like he's really good at getting in and giving you a lot of opportunities off the bat, as opposed to I mean, Octane is great, but I don't know any other legends that really can get you in there with a lot of different options, just off the start. Maybe
like really aggressively.
Really aggressively. Maybe Revenant-ish, but that's like a little bit more passively in a way because your team is going in, but you get sent back. But this guy, like, you can use that Ring of Fire #1 to kind of
the clusters.
The clusters.
Yeah. And if you have a bunch of grenades stored up, you can be chucking those.
So it's I'm excited for his kit more so than anything. And one thing that we did miss, one of the big changes that's coming to Apex Legends is the new hop up or the Golden Mag, which
the Golden Mag.
We can't forget about the Goldie Mag, man. The Goldie Mag,
which I think they said it's the same capacity as a purple mag, but with the auto loader functionality on it, right?
Right. So it once you holster it, it's going to automatically reload your weapon. And of course, if you have someone like Rampart, she's going to take advantage of things like that with a larger magazine size. I don't know if it reloads. It doesn't auto reload while you're firing, correct?
No, I don't think so.
That would be crazy. 99
no, that would be
out.
That would be ridiculous. That'd be unfair. Yeah.
And then finally, after that is the 30-30 repeater. The
new weapon that we're adding,
yeah. It looks like the Sentinel that I always wanted.
You wanted like a lever action rifle?
Yeah, I like because I don't know how this is gonna fit in with the G7 and in between the Sentinel or longbow kind of thing like that. I don't know because it's single fire and it does have a charge function, which, like I said, I don't know how much extra damage that charge function does, but I like weapons that can charge. Minus the charge rifle.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, that was Apex.
It sounds good. So we'll be checking that out in a couple days, and I guess next week we can maybe give our short opinions on the game.
Yep. So look forward to us talking about season 8 next week. And if you are playing Apex, then get ready. By the time this podcast comes out and you listen to it, or if you're listening to it, well, yeah, by the time it's out.
No, I mean you could be listening it to like immediately after we stop streaming because it's on YouTube now. So yeah,
That is true. That is true. That is true.
But if you are listening to this podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcast or Anchor.fm or literally anywhere, then by the time the audio version comes out, then yeah, the season will have been released already.
And of course, we don't want to leave anyone out in terms of giving us a wonderful voicemail. We're always optimally optimistic. I was going to say something else, but then my words just said something for them.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you were going with that, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. But, you can always leave us a voicemail on anchor.fm/. Oh, sorry, slash. I got it right this time.
I corrected you. Yeah, I mentioned that. Yeah.
Friends don't let
You were
friends.
saying backslash the whole time, and like for a full year, I was like, that's not the one.
For a
But whatever.
whole year. This man left me hanging for a whole year.
Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry, one more time. Anchor.fm/.
Yeah, anchor.fm/UGPcast. You can go, if you're looking on the screen right now, you can click on the message button. And while I can't do it because I am the owner or logged into
right
this,
now.
yeah, I can't do it. But you can.
Yeah.
You can leave us a message on what you thought about any episode or this episode or what you want to ask a question. I don't know. Leave one for us. And we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out how to make that better because we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange to do it live. I guess you would actually put the actual break thing in there or something like that.
Yeah, you can just play the clip or something, but I don't know. It's pretty weird because it's technically, anyways, I don't want to. I mean, unless we were sponsored by, like we had an actual sponsor for the live, then we could do that, but we don't for now. Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So, and of course, if you're in the chat, definitely give us a shout out. Anyways, I don't know. Do we have anything else after that? Did you take a break without having a plan for the other half? Or kind of.
No, I'm good actually this week. Not a lot. I guess I just want to talk about maybe some games that are coming out in February, and then we can what I'm looking forward to personally. I do know that the English version of Persona 5, what's called Strikers in English, is coming out in February.
Okay.
On PC and Switch and PS4. So Japan got this game last year. It came out on the Switch and the PS4. I bought it actually. I didn't play it a little bit. I haven't finished it yet. But when the game is gonna be released in English, we're also gonna get the PC release. And I just want to I want to show my support for Atlas putting these games out on PC. So despite the fact that I already bought it, I'm gonna buy it again. Number one, to support them, but also number two, just to be to have the game on PC. I know I mentioned this before, but I actually really legitimately enjoy playing games on PC. I just feel like I'm more inclined to play games on PC. So, if I have it in my Steam library, I'm probably gonna check it out more often.
That is a good point. And I got to say, like I said, I do commemorate. I can't think of the word. I do. I got to say that huge props to them for doing that. I gotta say the Yakuza Yakuza 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. I think.
Yeah, so the remastered collection dropped on PC last week.
Right.
That's 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
And then we're gonna get 6 later. And then once that comes out, it's gonna be the whole franchise.
Which is
nice on PC. Yeah.
Which is nice. Of course, 7.
If you have Microsoft Game Pass right now, you can actually
it's there. Yeah.
You have the games now. So.
Which Game Pass
awesome.
is awesome. I was talking to someone on stream how amazing Game Pass is. Unfortunately, I own all the games I want to play on the Game Pass, so it's so
except for Yakuza now, but yeah.
Except for Yakuza, which I can't get it in Japan Game Pass anyways. But
oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
But yeah, so those are coming out. Anything else coming out in? Are you talking immediate 2004? 21?
What the fuck are you talking about? 2004? What? What?
Last week I went back to 2020 and or episode 20, and now I'm in 2004.
Anything coming out in 2004? What are you saying to me?
Oh man. I was trying to think. So the one PlayStation exclusive Renewal. I can never pronounce the title. It's a roguelike shoot 'em up type deal from House Marquee. That got pushed back to April 30th. I mean it's PS5 only, so I obviously can't play it, but I love all of House Marque's games. Like Super Stardust HD, Dead Nation, Alienation, all those things. They do a wonderful job on arcade shooters, so I'm looking forward to see how they do it with kind of in 3D and a roguelike take on it. But I don't know. The game I'm looking forward to the most probably this year is gonna. And I never thought I would say this, but Hollow Knight, Silksong.
Is that coming out in February or what?
I don't know when it's still to be announced, but it is this year. They've been working on
The
it
sequel,
for a while.
yeah?
The
Yeah, the
sequel,
sequel,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. That game, Hollow Knight, originally, like I said, just became such a, I don't know, something about that game that just connected with me, and I really, really enjoy it. So that's probably my number one game that I'm looking forward to this year at the moment.
Cool.
And Monster Hunter Rise. That's coming up.
Oh yeah, you gonna buy a Switch?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go to our Twitter for a second. I forgot. I did post a picture of the Monster Hunter Switch edition that's coming out. I think it's worldwide. They have announced it I know for Europe for sure. But this bad boy, I want it. I'm getting it. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting a Switch. I'm getting a Switch for this Monster Hunter Rise.
Did you pre-order it or what? You should pre-order it. It's gonna go fast.
Dude, I was looking for the pre-order stuff, but it wasn't. It's not up yet. It goes on pre-order.
Oh, but
February
you will, though, yeah. Okay.
27th or something. I set a reminder for it, but this thing looks. I'm digging it. I like the back too. I like the wire bug and everything. I don't know. I think it's clean. It's clean. I'm gonna add it. This will be if I am able to get it. It'll be the second Monster Hunter console that I own.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Someone's like, he only buys Nintendo products which is actually sad. Like I bought a 3DS XL just for Monster Hunter 4.
Well, that's fine. I mean, people buy certain things for certain consoles just for certain games, I guess. So not a big deal.
Yeah. So. That is, I guess that's gonna do it for us. I don't think I talked about the Complex.
Oh right,
the FMV game. The FMV game. I don't know how many people are up and hip on these FMV games like I am. I guess am I like a pro at this point? Am I on like another level?
I mean, I don't know. And even if you were, I don't know. That's something to be proud of. So.
Are you sure? It's not anything to be proud of.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I
don't know.
The thing is like whenever I've streamed these games, it's actually been like fun, all of us watching it together and making. Yeah,
I guess
the
I gotta
choices.
agree. Yeah,
as bad as it is.
For me, it's like watching a train wreck because you're like, it's so bad, but I want to stop. Like, I want to stop watching this, but I can't for some reason.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Because, like, honestly, by the time we got to the ending of this game, and I will say all these FMV games, so far I've only played 3. I've played, the first one was Erica, second one was Death Come True, and then this is called The Complex. And they all have great production value. I mean, anyone can have great production value.
Relatively, yeah.
HD.
The bar's
HD.
a little
They're HD.
The bar's a little low here when we're talking about but
they are the HD. But and the acting varies between them all. But this one, the thing, like I said, and I've talked about this before, is like I hate how sometimes they'll take themselves seriously. This one tried to take itself seriously and not seriously. The premise is basically that this intern has injected herself with some company secret nanite crap, stem cell stuff into her body. That's why she's in this containment field essentially, so that it doesn't get out. Or that she doesn't die so they can extract it. But the weird thing is like no matter where they are in this environment, in this big room, that girl somehow can see and hear everything. So like it doesn't make sense, but she's there
maybe there's like a monitor. I don't know. Maybe just like a monitor in there.
There's
or like
no monitor.
Or something.
I don't know. But there's.
Are you in there right now? Did you go in that tube?
Did you? No.
There you go. Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, as you can see on the screen now, you get like there's choices. It's like a choose your own adventure type deal. But
that's pretty much how most of these games are. Yeah.
If you haven't played one of them, I do encourage everyone to try one out for better or worse. I got this on sale for.
Do you have one that you would recommend?
So far, Death Come True is the best one, and I'm trying to
I
look
would
for
agree,
one
yeah.
to top that.
Yeah. I think Death Come True for me will also be the best one just because it's from two creators that I respect. It's the guys from the Danganronpa series, which one of my favorite games, and one of the guys behind the Zero Escape series, which is again one of my favorite visual novel games. So just really good.
It's done well. Number one in terms of course, like I said, the production, the acting. They got good Japanese actors that you've seen on TV or I've seen on TV and movies. And then after that, this one apparently had some good actors as well. I think someone from it's called Kenny Letter. People were pointing that out in the chat. And then there's a writer from Game of Thrones on this.
Is that Letterkenny?
Oh, Letterkenny. There we go. Letterkenny. So this had potential. It had potential, but it doesn't. Like I said, Death Come True had a really good. Had it integrated to the gameplay mechanic part of it too. So I respect that. So I'm looking forward to playing the next one, entitled Super Seducer. I don't.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that seems exciting.
That seems like we're not going to get any gameplay.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
You'll check it out. You'll check it out. Everyone check it out. Everyone check my stream out.
Yeah. Okay. That's sad. That sounds like a really sad plug for your own stream, but yeah, it's fair. You can check out NinjaTrixta on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/NinjaTrix. His handle's on stream if you're on the screen if you're looking at the video. But yeah.
Yep. And that's going to do it for us this week. As always, like I said, you can follow my co-host Alex on Twitch as well at Root24. His handle's also on the screen, where he is. What are you streaming this week?
I need to finish Trails in the Sky, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And then on Thursday, God knows, really. I don't probably maybe more trails. I don't know, dude. It's all up in the air. It's wild. It's fall though. You have a good time.
It's a toss up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be playing this week. You can follow me, like you said, at NinjaTrixta. I'm gonna be playing Observer. I can't say that word for some reason. Which is the game before the Medium. I know a lot of people are playing the Medium right now. This is the other game from Bloober Team that came out. I want to say maybe 5 years ago. I played almost half of it on PlayStation 4, but that game has some frame rate issues, and I wasn't able to finish it at one point. But I got the Redux version. Really good, really solid. I can't remember the voice actor off the top of my head, but really solid voice acting. Detective mystery games. Okay. So I'll be playing that and Celeste.
Awesome. That's 2 games then. So
there you go.
We can check that out when you're streaming that. Yeah, I guess this week. Yeah, it's on
Yep.
Wednesday, JST maybe. Okay.
Yep. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday for those games. Friday, who knows?
Awesome. Sounds good.
So you can check us out. Like I said, do all those wonderful things. Leave a nice review for us on iTunes. Follow us on social media, UGP_cast. You can use that for the Twitter and the Instagram. And finally, of course, leave a like or subscribe to this channel on YouTube. And that's all I have to say.
Yeah. No, it sounds good.
And we'll check you all next week for episode number 71 of the Unknown Games Podcast. Until then, you set the tone, go play some games, have some fun, and we are going to go detox for life.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
Peace.
All right. Peace.